In today's video, I am going to teach you how to fit text within a single cell in Excel. If you have ever typed or imported a long sentence into a cell and watched it spill into neighboring cells, this is the feature you want. Excel can still keep all that text inside one cell, and it can make the cell height adjust so everything remains visible. To begin, click on cell A2 containing the overflowing text string. As you do this, look at the spreadsheet and make sure that cell is highlighted with the border that indicates it is selected. In this example, A2 has text that is currently too long to fit on one line. Once the cell is selected, you can see the issue clearly, because the text likely runs across the grid or looks cut off. Selecting the correct cell is important because any formatting change you apply will apply to the active selection. Next, click the Home tab on the top ribbon menu. This tab is where many of the most common formatting tools are located, so it is the right place to make quick alignment changes. After you click Home, take a moment to scan the ribbon and find the section labeled Alignment. The ribbon layout can look a little dense at first, so focusing on the Home tab and the Alignment group will help you move efficiently. This is the area where text layout options live. Now, once you are in the Home tab, click the Wrap Text button in the Alignment group. You will usually see it as a button that indicates wrapping behavior, often with an icon that suggests text breaking onto multiple lines. When you click Wrap Text, Excel changes how it displays the content in the selected cell. Instead of trying to keep everything on a single line, Excel wraps the text within the boundaries of the cell. That means the text stays inside the cell rather than spilling into the next one. After you click Wrap Text, watch what happens to cell A2. The cell height should increase, and the long text should break into multiple lines. This is exactly what we want when the goal is to fit text within a single cell. If the cell expands, that is a good sign because it means Excel is making room for the wrapped lines. If the text is still not showing as expected, you can make sure the cell is still selected and then reapply wrap text. But in most cases, the change will happen immediately. The underlying text does not change, but the way Excel shows it within the grid does. This makes it ideal for cells that contain addresses, descriptions, notes, or any other information that may be longer than a single line. Another point to keep in mind is that wrapping can make your worksheet look more organized. It prevents overlap with adjacent cells and ensures that every character is accounted for within the cell boundaries. When you share a spreadsheet or print it, wrapped text is also easier to read because it stays contained where it belongs. And that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know.